Picture this. You're 26 years old, living your best life with your boyfriend of 3 years. His name is Marcus, and you think this is it. This is your person. You've got matching apartment keys, shared Netflix passwords, and plans for a future together. But life, as it always does, has other plans. It was a Tuesday morning when everything changed. Marcus was in the shower, and his phone kept buzzing on the nightstand. Now, I'm not usually the type to check someone's phone, but something felt off. The messages were from someone named Jake. Heart emojis, late-night conversations, plans to meet up. My stomach dropped. 3 years of trust, shattered in 30 seconds of scrolling. I confronted Marcus immediately. No beating around the bush, no playing games. His face went white when I showed him the messages. He tried to explain, stammered about how Jake was just a friend, how it wasn't what it looked like. But those heart emojis don't lie, and neither did the photos I found. The betrayal cut deep. Not just because he cheated, but because he made me question everything about our relationship. Was any of it real? Did he ever actually love me? I packed my bags that same day and moved back to my sister's place. The next few weeks were brutal. I couldn't eat, couldn't sleep, couldn't focus at work. My friends tried to cheer me up, but nothing helped. I felt like I was drowning in my own emotions. But here's where the story takes an unexpected turn. 2 months later, I'm at a coffee shop, trying to work on my laptop and distract myself from the pain. This guy walks in, tall, brown hair, wearing a vintage band t-shirt. He orders the same ridiculously complicated coffee drink I always get. We make eye contact, and he smiles. Not a flirty smile, just a genuine, warm human connection. His name is David. We start talking, and it turns out he's going through his own heartbreak. His long-term girlfriend left him for someone else. We weren't looking for love, we were just two broken people finding comfort in shared pain. Over the next few months, David and I become inseparable. Not as boyfriends, but as best friends. We'd spend hours talking about everything and nothing. He helped me see that Marcus leaving wasn't a reflection of my worth. It was his loss, his mistake, his inability to appreciate what he had. David was patient, kind, and never rushed me into anything. He let me heal at my own pace. One evening, we're watching a movie at his place, and I realize something shocking. I'm attracted to him, not just emotionally, but physically. This was new territory for me. I'd always identified as gay, but here I was, falling for someone who challenged everything I thought I knew about myself. I was terrified to tell him. What if he didn't feel the same way? What if I was just confused? But David, being the amazing person he is, made the first move. He kissed me during the credits of some random Netflix movie, and it felt like coming home. We talked for hours that night about sexuality, labels, and what it all meant. He told me he'd always been attracted to people, not genders. I realized I might be bisexual, and that was okay. More than okay, it was liberating. Marcus texting me 6 months later was almost laughable. He wanted to get back together, claimed he'd made a mistake, that Jake meant nothing. But I was a different person by then. I'd found love again, but more importantly, I'd found myself. I'd learned that heartbreak doesn't define you, it refines you. David and I have been together for 2 years now. He's gentle where Marcus was selfish, patient where Marcus was demanding. Our relationship taught me that love isn't about fitting into boxes or labels. It's about finding someone who sees your soul and chooses to stay. The pain Marcus caused led me to David, who led me to a deeper understanding of myself. Sometimes the worst thing that happens to you becomes the catalyst for the best thing. That betrayal forced me to rebuild myself stronger, more authentic, more open to love in all its forms. To anyone going through heartbreak right now, I want you to know this. The pain you're feeling is real and it's valid. But it's not permanent. You will heal, you will grow, and you will love again. Maybe not in the way you expected, but in the way you deserve. Trust the process, trust yourself, and trust that better days are coming.